Excuse me. I think one of my interests in the world is Russia. As Mahdi Shaheeb Sher, I think one of my interests is Russia. I think Russia is very unusual in the world in that it doesn't seem to have existed much in the imagination of the world. If you look at the entire world history, there doesn't seem to be much of a Russia in that world history. I think it's more of a modern concept, a modern country. I think most of the conversation of the world with Russia has been in the modern era, and I think that's why Russia is slightly unusual. It seems to be invisible in the world. So I think that's one of the unusual and interesting things about Russia. But I think Russia in the world, if you look at Russian world history in the world, it's always had a problem with people. It's always had a problem with things. It's always had one problem after another problem after another problem. It's never managed to find some kind of a balance. I think that's one of the things that I see with Russia. That it's always found one problem after another problem after another problem. And if you look at the happiness of the world, it seems to be a very dog-like way of behaving. And I think for Russians to display this type of behavior is not very good at all. But that's the character of Russia. It's something like this. And I think that for Russia to introduce its friendship in the world with problems and things, I think this is the Russian character in the world that we have. It seems to, I think the Russian character kind of disregards the plea of humanity, and instead inflicts a pain and a punishment, a pain and a violence for a need to survive or undertake daily activities. I think it finds it acceptable to inflict pain and violence for the mere existence of daily life, and I think that's what the Russian character is. So I think that when you look at how the world and how it has to deal with the world, I think, and deal with Russia, I think this is the Russia character that you have to deal with. It's very stubborn, serious. It doesn't take much of the happiness or the things that exist in the world. I think it has to really just determine its own dog-like condition, behavior to kind of chew on a bone. And I think that's what Russian character is in the world. It's like chewing on a bone.